William smiled slightly as the two of us made our way to the door. Everyone else had already cleared out, but that was kind of normal.
Why'd you make that sound so
Why'd you say door like that? Was we made our way to the door? Whoa!
I don't know.
The door!
How scandalous, going to the door.
I mean, this is a monumental moment right now.
The door!
Together.
The way you read that, I was like, are we already in like a YA novel? What's happening?
I did the same thing too.
Leave me alone. This is how sometimes I read out loud to myself.
I love it. No, I'm so glad you decided to take yourself.
Yeah.
What? What?
Whoa.
That was a weird sentence.
Yeah, don't say that.
I don't know how else to.
That's
yeah,
going in the
okay.
beginning of the video. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
We got Madison.
They kidnapped me. Help.
Is that it? Is that how we're starting?
Yep.
I'm being held against my will.
No.
Shut up back there!
Please, I'm hungry.
No, you will voice this character. We named him after you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Alright.
Now that we've acted out a hostage situation.
We're back with more Changeling. Finally. I don't know how much we're gonna get through today. We'll see. It depends on we got really distracted, so again.
As always.
As we always do.
I really wanted to do like a bulk session, but that doesn't happen.
That's not happening.
Ah! Alright, anyways. Let's go. Oh, where do we leave all this?
Let's
one?
click.
Okay.
Oh wow, look at that. It's not me anymore.
Go ahead, Madison.
Okay. After Allie dropped me at home, I went straight to my room and crashed. I like my bedroom. It's very cute.
Isn't it?
I really, really hoped strange encounters like that morning weren't going to become the norm.
Wait, what just happened this morning? Oh! The Fae. Never mind.
Yeah.
But I was definitely going to be avoiding the bridge for a while. I think I could stand another major incident.
We met a Fae under the bridge, but it was
Oh.
like a troll goblin kind of deal, like a "This is my bridge, haha, let me steal you."
Yeah. Maybe not.
So you know what
like
happened.
that, but you know.
Love that.
Yeah, so you got the vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. Not anytime soon, anyway. And given what Allie had hinted at regarding the upcoming holiday, it seemed like it would be best to lay low for a while.
Halloween.
Wow, I should have slept longer.
You should have.
I got it.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
I didn't know.
We were like 3 clicks away from finishing like the prologue, and Wolves stopped right before it instead of getting to this point.
I didn't know. Moon was getting tired. I didn't know.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god. Anyways, chapter 1. William's route. Art
Yay!
Avalanche.
Art Avalanche? Oh my
Art
god.
Avalanche.
I'm sorry, I'm eating right now, everyone.
After today, I'm definitely ready for the quiz.
Alright, oh my god. Hold on,
Wait, what class is this? Is this English that they're in together?
I think.
Okay. Perfect. We're the perfect girls for this problem. English equals books, but you know, not really fantasy, but yeah, whatever.
Same.
Not that I was ever concerned about a quiz. What?
Give me a little bit, okay? Don't judge me.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at wolves.
Not that I was ever concerned about quiz in literature in the first place.
Just cause.
Okay, sorry. I had to like pause the recording real quick. Anyways.
Oh, you missed out on some prime real estate.
Alright, continue.
Sorry.
Okay, not that I was ever concerned about a quiz in literature in the first place, but it was nice to be confident an A was in my immediate future.
Wow.
I
no need to flex.
I know, I'm just that smart. I grabbed my bag, shoving all my things in before zipping it up and slipping one strap over my shoulder.
Sorry, I was drinking water.
No! Do not hydrate!
What?
Do not hydrate!
That's a bad message for our viewers. Hydrate.
Yeah, it is.
Please hydrate. I'm glad we're doing one more Shakespeare play this unit.
Oh, she's obsessed with Shakespeare too.
Oh, okay.
I agree. I think we'll be starting Much Ado About Nothing next. Miss Roberts mentioned it when we started a Midsummer's Night stream, my brain broke after Miss Roberts. I'm like, after the word Miss Roberts, I'm like, what's the rest of the line?
Have you guys ever actually read Much Ado About Nothing?
No.
I've watched a summarized version on it.
Okay, I've never read it either. I was just wondering.
Apparently a comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Yeah, no, I have not read.
So is Midsummer Night's Dream, though.
Yeah, that one's good.
So is Romeo and Juliet, right?
No.
Yeah, that's a comedy.
That's a comedy.
We're cruel.
Ooh, I like that one. Though seriously, what's the deal with romantic comedy? Gosh. William smiled slightly as the two of us made our way to the door. Everyone else had already cleared out, but that was kind of normal.
Why'd you make that sound so
Why'd you say
suggestive?
door like that? Was we made our way to the door?
I
Wow!
don't know.
The door!
How scandalous going to the door.
I mean, this is a monumental moment right now. We're
The
walking
door!
together.
The way you read that, I was like, are we already in like a YA novel? What's happening?
I did the same thing too.
Leave me alone. This is how sometimes I read out loud to myself.
I love it. No, I'm so glad you decided to take yourself.
Yeah.
What? What?
Whoa.
That was a weird sentence.
Yeah, don't say that.
I don't know how else to.
That's
Yeah,
like in the
okay.
beginning of the video.
Not that I really minded.
Minded what? I forgot what we were talking about.
I don't know. I think we skipped it before I could
Maybe
finish.
Miss
Cool.
Roberts liked them. I think they're fun.
Wow.
Oh.
What do you think is fun? We kind of.
We're
Forgot.
talking about comedies versus tragedies.
Oh, romantic comedies. Oh, I like them too. I can't handle sad things. A good tragedy helps put things into perspective sometimes.
That's true.
A good tragedy helps put things into perspective. That's my vote.
Yeah, that's my vote too.
You are all correct.
He's a little sad bean. He's gonna choose the sad option.
True. I do too, but never underestimate the value of a good tragedy.
We haven't named one of those yet.
He smiled faintly, but it was one of the usual sad smiles that I had already grown so accustomed to. It faded quickly.
Sad bean.
I don't like tragedies.
Well, I don't really like sad endings either. But I think tragedies help put things in perspective sometimes. I mean, no matter how annoying life gets, at least you're not being stabbed to death on this.
Oh my gosh!
What I mean? Why is that so specific? Why do you know this?
It's Julius Caesar, that play.
Yeah. It's a Shakespeare play.
Yeah, it's a Shakespeare play.
Yeah, that's true.
But oh my gosh, out of all of them, that's the one you chose?
I love it. I love it so much.
Good job,
That's
Madison.
so funny.
Good job.
Good job, Madison. Give yourself a pat on the back for us.
You gotta finish the sentence.
She did.
I did.
You were laughing halfway through. I didn't understand a darn thing.
Sucks to be us. Let's go.
Okay.
All this last play taught me is that fairies are annoying. Hey, that's
Oh,
rude.
please say that in front of the headless man. What's his face?
No, I think he was
What's the one without the face?
The one without the face.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're just roasting him. Poor boy.
Poor guy.
Ewan.
Poor
There's
guy.
a guy
Ewan.
who just his head is just gone, and I was setting up for the what joke did I set up for the other time?
I'm not sure.
I was like,
you can
oh
see
wow,
it, though.
I could see. I was like, wow, I can see why he has a problem being a fairy now. I'm not sure he can see it, but
Oh yeah. Yeah.
now we got another one.
Oh,
Guys,
my
I'm on a
God.
roll.
Oh,
Headless
boy.
jokes, I'm ready for them. Apparently.
Oh.
I never saw them coming, but you know what? They're happening. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Madison, finish the line.
Which, under the circumstances, isn't a lesson I needed to learn. He laughed softly.
I suppose I can't argue with that logic.
You can always argue with that.
Yay! I made him laugh. Achievement unlocked. Though William seemed pretty gloomy usually, I learned that his smiles weren't quite as rare as I'd first thought. If you ever really got him talking, he wasn't as somber as he seemed.
That's
He
good.
was still really quiet, though.
That's okay.
A true introvert. And even if not rare, every smile definitely felt like an achievement, so I was always happy when I was able to elicit one.
No.
Elect? That was not the word.
Not the word.
Elicit?
Elicit.
Oh,
I knew that one, Madison. I knew that one.
I read it wrong.
Just put like one of those car stop sounds, like.
That. Like we're not. That's not a word that sounds okay.
Oh, maybe she wants to do that too.
No! Stop! Okay, I'm gonna put my foot down. There shall be no spicy talk for the speed!
It's so well timed! It was so well timed! Oh, Madison, the timing on that one was beautiful.
I can't.
True.
I'm so sorry, William.
Stop dying!
Okay. Especially because he had a really sweet smile. I paused in the door, letting out a soft sigh at the sight of the jam-packed hall.
Madison is such a drama reader.
Yeah, I know, I love it. I'm so here for it.
I do this by myself when I read my books. It's like a full-on play.
I think we need to have Madison read a book one
loud.
day. Just, yeah.
Yeah. Well, here goes. I shot William a smile as I stepped into the hall.
And immediately got flattened.
I'd taken not half a step when gravity decided to give my book bag a playful pull backwards. Oh.
Watch out.
That's not gravity, that's called William.
His warning didn't come fast enough. The weight of books shifted and yanked the opening downward. Everything slid on the floor in a slow cascade.
How did this only happen?
No.
What?
How did this only happen after she stepped outside the classroom?
I don't know.
That's not how book bags work.
Well, apparently it is now. My reflexes weren't nearly as quick to catch it all. Or, you know, any of it. Same.
Me.
Same.
What a mood.
I scrambled to scoop up the fallen papers and books before they were trampled to bits. Good grief. Rim crouched beside me to help.
Sorry.
How did anybody notice it?
Because I'm not even sure what name you just said.
I was like, room? What?
Sometimes when I talk, my words don't form. It just comes out.
You gotta enunciate.
WILL.I.AM crouched beside me.
Oh, I never knew how unhinged a session with you two would be in this.
Normally it's unhinged with me and Boo, but with Madison.
I know, I feel like Madison might need to join one of our CPU recordings now.
I know, she does.
You would love it.
I am quite gifted.
You are. You truly are, Madison.
Thank you. My husband should appreciate me more often, but he doesn't think I'm funny.
Oh, he's wrong. Absolutely wrong.
I bet he
tell
does.
him that
He
every
just
day.
won't admit it.
Oh no,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
won't admit it. Yeah.
It's okay. We got your back.
Yeah, don't worry.
We'll slap some sense in tone.
He just kind of smiles and he shakes his head and like,
Yeah.
I know I'm funny. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But I must have forgotten to zip it up.
How did you?
I was really certain I zipped it though, but this
Oh!
happened a lot lately. What?
It makes sense now. Man has a lot of ghosts that follow him
Yeah.
that like can move objects.
Mhm.
So obviously one of the ghosts
Oh.
unzipped the bag. See, now that makes sense as to why it happened only after she left the room. Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
words.
Okay. But this happened a lot lately. I was almost getting used to it. Sort of. William quickly scraped together some of the fallen papers and handed them over.
Aggressively says William.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I need to stop. I cannot do these lines for the life of me. I'm gonna. Oh, goodness.
I'm having a great time, guys.
No problem.
I haven't said a single line.
Wow, freeloader.
Now I'm gonna
Hey, I'm usually the one who's doing the heavy
now
lifting
I'm gonna
in these
hope that
games.
Mark appears out of nowhere just to spite you.
Oh no! No, the worst would be. Oh no, wait, no, I voiced Mark. I was gonna be the worst would be the other blonde boy because I don't like him, but I don't voice him. You do.
I do.
Shove the jumble back in the bag. The jumble.
The jumble?
Jumbled
jumble?
That wasn't
papers
you.
and
That was
books.
just. But the jumble?
I know that's what I'm like. What?
I've
anyway,
never heard of it
I
called the
guess
jumble.
The jumble of stuff. I've
New
Yeah,
words
I
to
feel
use in
like-
our vocabulary, y'all.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like there's a few words missing there though.
Anyway, the jumble of stuff back in the bag.
Thank you.
Snatching up my research journal and the last of the fallen pencils. The
Oh,
sound of
God.
laughter caught my attention, and I looked up to see Kara and a few others passing by. Oh.
I
Were these both voiced by you?
don't remember, but can you take Emery and I'll take
Yeah.
Kara? Alright.
I'll take Emery. Oh, Mean Girl?
Emery is meanish.
Okay. Look at that.
Kara just smirked. Emery leaned close to whisper something to her. I thought I caught the phrase, bad luck.
Serves her right.
They both snickered again as they looked my way. I rolled my eyes in a particularly dramatic way,
Yay!
and I'm doing it in real life right now, just for
Whoa.
their benefit. How stupid. William frowned as he watched them pass.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for this.
It's not your fault. I should have zipped up my book bag.
I should go.
Oh, poor
If you're
Bean.
seen with me, people are just gonna start talking about you too.
I hope they do. Us. Like, talk about us.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that song.
Yeah.
People see us together all the time. We kind of sit next to each other in class.
That's not the same. I mean, if they see us out here,
That didn't sit well with me. I mean, I knew it was true, kind of. In fact, William was the only member of the club that actually had people whisper about him. Even if the club itself was known to be strange, most of the more active members seemed to be well-liked or even popular. But William definitely had that reputation of being the weird kid. Even so,
Bean.
I shot him a smile. People already talk about me anyway, and I don't care regardless. I stood and offered him my hand, but he didn't take it.
I just realized Madison's like southern accent is so perfect for this girl's sassy attitude, and I'm ready.
It's very good. You,
Yeah.
ironically,
Thank you.
Madison, your voice fits Madison very well.
Thank you.
Like as soon
I
as
was
she
just
starts
born.
like quipping, I can't wait for you to like start speeding up your voice and just start like I can see it.
Quippy.
What?
Hmm?
No, go.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Yep, see you in art. William stepped into the crowd, heading the opposite direction from my class. He didn't get far, though. Another boy slammed into him, sending him stumbling back into me. Oh, yes, right into my arm. Come here. Whoa! This is really not our day. I caught him by the shoulders, and we both staggered back into the doorframe, which politely jammed itself into my spine. Oh, how
Politely.
yeah, how delightful. I glared after the culprit.
At the door frame.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, the guy
Wait,
who
y'all
shot-
want to hear something really funny though? I actually did run into a door frame yesterday.
Mood.
Anyway, continue.
I do that, it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, watch where you're going. The words slipped out before I realized I was yelling in William's ear. He straightened, looking down and away from me as a slow blush creeped into his cheeks.
It's okay.
The boy, one I knew from some of... Oh, I thought we were talking about this boy, not this other boy, too. The boy, one I
The
knew
boy.
from some of my other classes, passed us without a word, merely sparing a quick glare my way.
Boy.
Who was it?
The boy? I don't know.
That
It's
boy?
not okay. You don't just run over people like that. I hope that behavior comes back to haunt you, you jerk.
It's so perfect. Sorry. Madison, it's really okay. You don't have to get mad at something like that.
He really needs to stand up for himself more. Too late! This is what you do during traffic jams. Yelling at reckless people is required. Like this. Watch.
Oh no.
Hey, hit and runs are illegal, you know?
Oh, this guy.
Jerk?
The guy heard that one because he was heading back our way with a scowl on his face.
That's so funny.
He was twice the size of both of us put together, and I really didn't want anyone to get hit. I grinned at William and grabbed his hand, dragging him out into the hall. Come on, after you pick a fight, the getaway is the best part.
Why could I see Madison actually doing this?
Because that's so weird.
Madison, wait.
Excuse us, coming through.
Oh god, it's
Pardon.
Luke.
Luke.
No.
Who the heck is Luke?
I guess this guy over here.
Me?
Someone take him. I can't do Luke.
Okay.
He's so
Hey,
irrelevant.
do you have something to say to me?
There you go. That's perfect. Okay.
Already said it. Thanks. I couldn't quite keep the grin off my face. I looked over my shoulder and picked up the pace, squeezing us both through the crowd. Luke didn't seem like he was going to give up, though.
Isn't your class the other...
I said wait.
There was a rather loud crash, and all attention instantly went to something behind us. I glanced over my shoulder, and... Well, I didn't see what Luke tripped over, but I did see him sprawled in the middle of the hall with his books and papers scattered everywhere. Ouch. Looks like he hit his face first, too.
Oof.
Felt some pity, but not much. Well, you reap what you sow. Luke scrambled to his feet and shot a fearful look our way before swiping his stuff and scurrying off.
Wow.
Good grief, we weren't anywhere near him. William looked horrified.
I
He's
need to go.
Oblivious.
What's...
Sorry.
He clutched his books closer to him and fled down the hall before I could finish. Everyone parted for him, letting him pass. It was kind of weirdly quiet for a minute before everyone started moving again. Okay, that was odd. Something on the floor caught my eye. A black folder with William's name printed neitly on the upper right corner.
Oh, he's organized? Let's go.
He's organized! Oh my gosh, what was that voice?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's organized!
I feel like I'm being made fun of.
You were? It's just, that voice just came out of me and I don't know where it came from.
Did he drop that? Well, I mean, obviously he did, since it was on the floor. I picked it up, but he was already gone by then. Dang it. I slid the folder in my bag, figuring I'd have to give it to him later. I really needed to get to Trig before the bell rang anyway, or we could skip class. My little road rage incident had kind of taken up a fair bit of time. I was just trying to make him laugh, though. Not that it worked.
Oh no, not
Classes
here.
went by quickly, and I soon found myself heading
Why are you
down to
scared?
the cafeteria for lunch.
And there was suddenly this inflatable figure on the other side of the room, flailing his arms. Sorry. Last time when we were reading through this, it was like, oh yeah, said character was waving his arms around to get my attention, and all I could picture was one of those like car wash, like blown up men who flop around with their arms and bodies kind of just full body motion, and I was like, yep, that's what he looks like. So now whenever I see this room, it's all I can think about.
Oh my gosh, that's all I'm gonna be able to think of now.
Yeah.
I immediately searched for William when I entered, hoping I could return the folder he dropped, but he wasn't in his usual spot. Which that happens sometimes. Usually he sat by himself at an isolated table. Sometimes he didn't show up at all. Guess today was one of those days. Okay, Edward Cullen.
No, you don't even know. Did you say hmm?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I meandered to where I had been sitting recently, a table with Elliot, Danny, and a few of their friends. Except Danny and Elliot weren't there.
Hey,
We don't need
saved
'em.
you a seat.
Where's everyone else?
I don't know where Mozzie is. Danny got dragged off earlier by a couple of guys he knows, so he'll probably show up later. Ugh. Sorry, I know who those guys are. Ugh. Oh god.
Oh, you want me to take it?
Yeah, sure.
I don't even know why he talks to those two.
It's perfect.
I lifted
Oh,
an
cool.
eyebrow. Those two?
Just some troublemakers who've latched onto him. But you know how he is. He doesn't tell people no.
I think he just likes to help people.
I guess.
Hey, do either of you have a class with Liam? What?
Liam? Liam?
Liam.
It's come back! We cannot escape the name Liam!
I just Lee and William. It just combined.
Hey,
and then-
Liam!
Liam.
Liam!
Yeah.
Liam it
have a
is!
Class with William Lee. I need to give him some. God, help! I
No.
need to give something to him, but I haven't seen him since this morning.
Nope, sorry.
Me either.
What do you need to give him?
Oh, he dropped something in the hall earlier. I was planning to give it back to him at lunch, but he's not here, so... Hopefully he hadn't left early again. He'd missed one day of school already, and he left early the previous day. I didn't know if he was sick or not. He seemed fine in literature, if you discount the circles under his eyes, so he might just not be sleeping well. To be honest, it could have been anything. I'd known him for a week, and though we had a couple of classes and one extracurricular club together, it's not like I knew much about him. Besides the main things, Ghost, especially ESP, and all that.
Oh. Why did he drop- what? Why did he drop anyway? Okay. What did he drop anyway?
Just a folder. It was on our way out of literature.
Saying- sorry, I'm messaging someone about work. Saying of which, I heard you totally picked a fight in the hall earlier.
Ugh, how does this stuff get around so fast? He just laughed at that.
You got in a fight?
It was not a fight.
I heard the other guy ended up face first on the ground. Yeah,
Isn't my
I got there
fault.
eventually.
What on earth happened? I can't believe I haven't heard this one yet. I want to hear the story of Madison taking out some guy in the hall. Where's my popcorn?
It's a real life conversation that would happen.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is so not an interesting story. He tripped, I had nothing to do with it.
You tripped him? Sneaky.
I wasn't anywhere near him. He just ran into William and nearly knocked him over, and you know how William is, he didn't say anything, so I did. Then the guy just tripped over his own feet and fell. Thank you very much.
Oh, this is me. Hi. Can't even keep my one character straight, guys. Well. Oh, William was involved?
I just got I almost
I'm
choked on
sorry.
ice.
I'm sorry.
I missed
I'm
something.
sorry. I said I can't even keep my one character straight and then went, well.
Well.
Oh.
We don't know if he's straight or not. I won't assume.
Never said.
Oh, this is me still.
With
That part was left
pun-
out of- That part was left out of the version I had heard. But if he was there, that explains it then.
What does that mean?
You didn't know? That kind of stuff happens around William all the time. That's why people, you know, kind of try to keep the distance.
The guy was lucky he only tripped. I mean, I've heard of way worse stuff happening to people who cross William.
Oh.
It's just the phrase
Yes.
cross William is just so funny to me. Like that poor sad bean. It's like
He's an evil mastermind, guys!
he's just terrified in a
Actually, dark
corner.
romance.
I also don't know if Raina's turning British or Australian at this point.
Cross William? I've literally never seen William mad. Granted, I've only known him for a week.
Yeah, but people who mess with him definitely end up hurt. A lot. Or they used to. Until everyone figured not to mess with him.
Is that what William had meant about people seeing strange things happen around him?
Yeah, even the teachers have learned to just keep the distance and keep other kids away. That's why he never partners up with other people, even for group assignments.
I'm his partner in literature.
Whoa, seriously? You should definitely, not do that.
I mean, it came down to him, Mark
Low. It's low.
Low, or sitting alone.
The instant, like it's low. That's how you pronounce that.
That's what I was gonna say, but, you know.
Definitely would have chosen to sit alone if those were my options.
William's really nice, though. Like, super nice.
It's not niceness that's the problem. You probably don't know this because you moved away right before he moved to town, but every lab partner he had in middle school ended up in the hospital.
Sounds fun!
Oh.
Okay.
Sounds like a party, guys!
Every person...
All of them are obviously together in the hospital. Party!
Mark romance.
She does. This is the problem. Every person he worked with for any project.
Seriously? That could just be a rumor.
It's really not, though.
I sat by him for a couple of weeks last year. He used to always whisper to himself, and it was always super cold when he was around. Oops.
Okay, that I had to say probably was ghost related. I mean, I'd suspected the temperature thing before, though. I hadn't asked about it yet. That said, I've never heard him whisper to himself.
Look, I'm just saying, he's weird,
You
and
leave
weird
him
stuff
alone.
happens around him. I beg to be moved away from him.
I
No!
shuddered.
He's such a
I
sweet
chewed my
bean.
lip for a second. I mean, I wasn't going to deny that I noticed the weird little things that happen sometimes, just like my book bag earlier. The books on the ground were a pretty far cry from me being hospitalized.
What was the scratchy sound? Oh!
Alright. Can I read the journal? I really like the journal.
Sure, what is this?
Okay, so, fun fact, this game has journals or lore entries. So, like, if there's, like, a certain word you're not familiar with, the journal will tell you, like a definition or vocab thing. And it'll also give you more insight to the type of supernatural creatures in this game. William Lee is a boy I go to school with who is apparently some kind of Esper. That is, he is a psychic. Most Espers can see the paranormal, but some have abilities that go way beyond that. He has things that follow him around, which is common with stronger Espers. Those who are low level or only have weak abilities don't typically stand out enough to attract any sort of following, but those who are stronger definitely do. There are a lot of rumors that go around about William, which is a little unusual because as much as some club members are labeled as weird, there really aren't specific rumors about any of them, except William. I guess everyone else is able to be careful about their abilities, but for William, well, part of his ability causes him to attract outside attention, and I guess he can't stop his ghosts from hanging out at school with him and being mean to people there. Is there anything else? Oh yeah. Fairies are a widely diverse group of cryptids. Where they live, what they look like, their abilities, motives, and powers all vary massively. Some fairies prefer to live on their own, while others group together in courts. Some live among humans, others avoid them. Some are huge, some are tiny, some are powerful enough to wither crops and change the weather, and some barely able to find food for themselves. The one thing all fairies have in common is that in the right circumstances, interacting with them can be deadly.
One thing that fairies all have in common is that none of them have heads.
Okay.
Sorry.
Poor Ewan.
Sorry. I love Ewan, okay? And I'm never gonna let this go. Sorry, Madison's question. Answer that.
What is that?
What is what?
The scribbles.
Oh, that is Nora's twin language that she used to know with her twin brother Spencer, but he says, quote unquote, I forgot. We learned later that it's their own version of fairy language, but
Oh!
Like, this is, like, pretty much, like, their own, like, language they think they made up, but it's, like, kind of fae-ish, but not. It's interesting. Anyways, when more entries get unlocked, they become this. And when you hear the little scribble sound, then you go to check the journal.
So, like, those are entries that will turn into actual words?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool!
Yep. Espers are ranked on a scale that measures their psychic potential. The higher the number, the more power they have. Apparently, top-ranked Espers, those 12 above on the scale, can actually manipulate matter on an atomic level, or even manipulate and control other people. Pretty scary stuff. I mean, if that kind of thing were in the hands of the wrong person, I guess. Do we have any other entries? Yes.
Whoa.
Ghosts are more than just spirits of dead people that lurk around after the whole dying bit. There are a lot of spirits that fall into, or slightly overlap, the ghost category, but were never human to begin with. Ghosts can't really see the real world very well, but they can see spirit and psychic energy, which is why those with strong ESPs stand out so clearly to them. The stronger your ability, the more you appear to them like a light, which is why strong espers gather them. It's like moths seeking a light for warmth and comfort.
Don't go to the light! Don't do it! Not towards the light!
Okay.
Anyway.
The books on the ground were a far cry. Oh, I already read that.
That's awkward.
I think I heard. I think a
Sorry,
lot of the rumors are probably exaggerated.
I'm really surprised that someone in the Mysteries Club is so staunchly discounting a mystery around someone.
It's because I'm in the Mysteries Club with him that I know William is harmless.
But the freak accidents in middle school really happened. Those aren't exaggerations. I mean, it's kind of scary, even if he's nice. Defend him.
Don't
Defend
you
him.
dare talk about our being that way.
Slap!
I can imagine that if William's ghosts were prone to doing things like knocking a lunch tray from my hands or even possibly pulling on my backpack, they could do worse as well. But William hadn't said anything about his ghost actually hurting people. I just had a hard time believing he'd let that happen without doing something about it. I really think people are overreacting to a few coincidences, that's all.
Maybe. But you weren't here. You didn't see. It's gonna be the lads.
See what?
So specific.
Okay, Danny.
Yeah, that guy. I forgot his name.
I was just so relieved to see him, and Elliot, who is right behind him. I hope they could help me just move us to a different topic or something, or at least defend William.
Wolf boy, vampire boy.
Yep.
Okay. Danny pulled out a chair and had a seat. He leaned on the table and shot us an easy smile.
Can we just acknowledge, though, that they're best friends? The wolf and the vampire. I love that so much. It's not the classic, like, enemies thing.
I know,
They're
it's great.
buddies.
They live together.
No, they
Wait,
don't.
that's kinda...
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They don't live
I
together.
thought...
No.
Then were they at the same house
No,
so
Elliot,
early in the
Elliot
morning?
lives next door to Nora. Or, sorry, Madison. And then Danny lives, like, further down the street. He came over that morning to Elliot's place.
And Danny just appears in the backyard.
Okay, he came
Danny
over to
lives
play
in the
ball.
backyard!
Yes.
I mean, you know, I probably wouldn't be surprised if that man just roams around the forest. I don't know. Oh, right.
Danny... Wait, was I Danny? I was Danny.
We like alternated. If Mark was here, then I would have to be Danny. But he's not here, so go ahead.
You're Elliot.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys talking about? Well.
Fire.
It was loud.
James looked away sheepishly.
Oh, just, you know.
William, and how not creepy he is.
Wait, I'm eating chips, Elliot. Please. Alright. Will? Definitely not creepy. He's one of the nicest guys I know.
He grinned as he flopped next to Danny.
Man flops everywhere.
I know.
This is the guy who was waving his arm and who I said was probably looking like one of those car things. Elliot, the purple hair boy.
I love
For
it.
context, Madison.
I love it.
Madison already said that, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he just comes across different when you know him well. Or when you just don't believe every rumor you hear. Oh, that's Danny. That's not the right voice. It's fine.
He really is nice. I mean, I've talked to him sometimes because of Art Club, though he never gets involved or anything. I wasn't trying to say anything bad about him. I just remembered hearing that stuff is all.
It just really sucks to have people say that kind of thing behind your back. I speak from experience.
I'm sorry. I didn't really mean it that way.
Well, she's Southern now.
I know you didn't. I gave her a slight smile, though I couldn't deny being a little frustrated. Raina was a nice girl. I knew she probably didn't mean anything by it. James too, really. He was a sweetheart. Definitely a lover of gossip, though.
I like how James was an afterthought. It's probably too, you know.
Look, I know that people like talking about that stuff because it's mysterious and strange, and it's just fun to think about mysteries. Even manufactured ones. It's just that I know what it's like to be on the other side of it too, that's all.
I understand. I think William attracts attention because, well, there are rumors about him from middle school, and now that we're in high school, he doesn't get involved with many people. I don't- What? What?
Nothing. Nothing.
What?
He just doesn't get involved with other people.
Okay. I thought my
Weird
accent was
phrasing.
changing. I doubt anyone outside the Mysteries Club knows anything about him.
Rumors from middle school, huh? Yep, I could definitely relate to that.
Anyway, Danny, I wanted to ask if you were coming to the Halloween party.
A less than subtle change in subject from James. Thank you very much. Raina looked relieved as the conversation turned toward a Halloween party Danny was apparently not planning to attend. I was glad the topic was dropped. Clearly William was kind of an awkward subject. No wonder he told me people would talk about me if they saw me with him. I was glad Danny and Elliot joined me in defending him, though. He didn't deserve people talking about him, especially not over some mere rumors. Who even knows what the truth was behind those stories? No matter what the rumors were, William would never do anything to hurt anyone. And if he would, the others wouldn't be so quick to jump to his defense.
Okay, with that, I'm gonna do like a... We're gonna end here, my friends.
Wow.
It was an interesting session of
Mm-hmm.
for this episode 9. It will be, I believe.
9. Whoa.
Wow.
Wow, and my first
And we're only in the and we're only in the first chapter.
I know.
A long game, my gosh.
No, but seriously though, this is quite a long game. So.
Oh. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Took us 3 years to get through 4 routes of CP.
This is why I like to do bulk recordings. This is why I wanted time. There are reasons.
Time is not an option.
Clearly.
I ate it all.
What is with you and eating things recently?
I don't know. Did you just say I knew it?
Yeah.
Deadpan, I know it.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it. And, yes.
Ditto.
Wow.
Check out our other streams as well, please. I am
yes.
very awkward right now for some reason.
So is William, apparently.
I'm embodying his energy too much right now. Okay, bye!
Bye.